Hey, people are showing up. So I see AC Amations SL, Wency Gaming, Snow Dogs for Life, Samara Kiros, Cornbread Fun Guy, Andrew Bundy, Ashwin. Everyone's showing up. Hey, awesome. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't have any headphones in, so I've got my audio on my computer turned down. I'm using a completely different software right now. So if you can hear me, just let me know. Yeah, I'm doing another live stream. Obi-Wan Kenobi just asked, are you doing another live? Yeah, I'm doing another live stream. Today, D23 released a bunch of new photos. And I kind of want to talk with you guys about these photos. You can see on my screen right there, there's this A-Wing. It's like a shot. That's a shot of an A-Wing. You guys want to see a little bit closer? Let me... Now, I'm testing out new software also. Because remember last time I did a live stream? I had really bad luck. And it was like messing up. So I'm doing a brand new software. Hey, Ben Lawrence, what's up, man? Says, yo, what's up, man? I'll be listening in, but I won't be able to chat. Oh, no worries, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Biggest movie franchises all we get is two rides. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. There's a lot of you in here. This is awesome. There are quite a few. It looks like 29 viewers right now. Oh, hey, look, 3 likes. Cool. Thank you guys for thumbing up the stream. I appreciate that. If you want to share it. Everyone's saying you can hear me. So there is a bit of a delay, probably about a 30-second delay, but that's okay. If you guys keep typing stuff in the chat, I will keep trying to answer them. But what I want to do today is I want to look at some of this stuff. I want to look at these images from Galaxy's Edge. Take a look at this thing. This is awesome. Hey, Windows Wielder. What's up? And one thing, also, I got to mention this, especially since all of you guys are here. This is something I started doing in the live streams. See that? If you guys do a super chat, those cost money. If you guys do a super chat, read your super chats out loud, I will. You see what I'm saying? I'll do a Yoda voice for whatever you want to type in the super chat. So if you guys want to type something in a super chat, be it 99 cents, I think you have to be at least 99 cents or something like that. If you want to hear me say something in Yoda's voice, do it as a super chat and I will read it. That's just something I've been doing. It's just kind of an extra little income stream which I've been liking and people have been participating, so it's been really fun. So if you want to see me do something silly in a Yoda voice, then by all means, let's do it. Read your super chats, I will. All right, so right, isn't that funny? I think it's hilarious. I think it's really hilarious. Good. I'm glad you guys are liking it. So first, let's start with this first image. We'll do more stuff. You guys, I'm sure, will distract me in the chat as I'm reading it. So we'll bounce back and forth a little bit. But for right now, let's take a look at this. It's an A-Wing. That's clearly the A-Wing, right? Azon Corzana says, I want to get photos by the ships because you're a nerd and they're life size. Yeah, no, don't they look awesome? I love this. This looks so good. What are you most excited about? All of it, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I want all of it. I'm so excited about all of it, to see the life-size ships, to go in the buildings, to explore with the app, my little data pad, and run around all of Batuu scanning things and doing puzzles. And I'm excited for all of that. I'm so excited for all of that. What do you think about the whole Savi reservation thing? I don't know. I don't know. We don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to walk in there or if I'm going to have to like translate something on the wall. And then it'll be like, this is how if you want to find out, you got to get out the data pad and you got to like translate. I think that's too much work, especially for foreigners, people who don't speak English or don't know to use the Disney Play app. I'm sure Disney will try to explain it, but you get a lot of foreign travelers who may not speak English, and it'd be a weird disconnect. So I don't think it's going to be required, but I think that maybe once you make the reservation at Savi's, they'll give you a little card or like a saying, because at Pandora in Animal Kingdom, there's an option where you can make whatever, the little dolls that look like you, the little blue people, the Navi, and they give you a card to return later, and then they scan you in, and then they make the doll, and you come back later for the doll. But it's a whole weird experience, similar to the lightsaber thing. So I think what they're going to do is you're going to go and pay for it. You prepay for your lightsaber. Again, these are just guesses. And I'm guessing you prepay for your lightsaber. They give you a little card or something, or like a secret little thing that's like, hey, come back and say this at this time. And you do, and then they let you in the door because you said the secret phrase, and they take your card, scan it, so they know you've prepaid. And then you go in and do the experience. I'm pretty sure it's going to be something along those lines. But now that we've seen this, I mean, just look at the trees, look at the building behind this A-Wing. And you can also see that like antenna looking thing. Man, this looks cool. This looks really, really cool. Do you know if we can get yellow lightsabers? I believe so. Yeah, I believe yellow is an option. You'll need to bring like 500 only for Galaxy's Edge. It's true. All of it. It does look so good. Do you know if you can get yellow? Answer that one. Hope we see some Mandalorian. I'm sure we'll see Mandalorian merch later in the year. Prices on the lightsabers and custom droids. We don't know yet. We don't know for sure. All we can do is guess. Peter Parker's a Star Wars fan. How has he not realized Nick Fury's Mace Windu? That's true. All right. I'm probably going to go green on my first one. On my very first one. I'm excited for blue milk. Yes, I'm going to taste the blue milk. All right, let's take a look at the next picture. Now, this is a close-up. Oh, this is a close-up of the ship from the Rise of Resistance ride. So, on Rise of Resistance, you guys are going to get in line. Like, we're all going to get in line, wait in a queue for hours or whatever. At some point, we're going to meet up with, I think, Rey and BB-8. Like, we'll go into a room in the caves, and we'll have some kind of experience with Rey and BB-8. And then they're going to, like, we need to evacuate. We need to go run and get on a ship. So, they'll take groups of us, and we'll go across the way. We'll see Poe's X-Wing, his black X-Wing, and we'll enter this ship. Now, in this ship, it's being piloted by Nien Nunb, however you want to say it. There's an animatronic Nien Nunb. We get in this ship, and the ship, like kind of Star Toursy, will take us up into the space, and we'll get caught in a tractor beam by a Star Destroyer or something like that. And then the magic is the vehicle inside will kind of like turn and rotate, and then it'll take us behind the rockwork, and we'll be inside the hangar. Like, we'll get out of the ship, and we'll be inside the hangar of a Star Destroyer. Full-size hangar of a Star Destroyer, stormtroopers all around, and they've captured us. And then they take us to a jail cell. So this is the outside of that ship, and it looks really, really cool. What do we got here? Being inside the Falcon sounds like it's going to be really awesome. I don't think you're going to be able to jump into the A-Wing. What else we got here? Is there... Yeah, we've talked about yellow. There will be yellow crystals. I don't know if you can build them right off the bat, but yes, if you watch my other videos, we've seen yellow crystals. Start by getting the Legacy Sabers. Interesting, Cream City Figs. What is Obi-Wan Kenobi says, Dano, do you think that there are ways that some of the life-size ships will be interactive during the night or something? I hope so. I hope maybe they make noise or like they turn on. You can like feel the wind or something. You know, like from the thrusters. That would be really cool. So, hi, everybody. How's it going? I see a lot of people saying, hello. If I miss your comment, like, don't worry. I'm reading as many of them as I can. It's a little bit different software. I don't have it on the screen in front of me, so I have to, like, look off to the side. How do you know all this? Because I've been following the way it's done. I've been seeing schematics, and I follow a group on Facebook called Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and one of the guys there gets a lot of really good information about how this stuff works. So, I've been seeing a lot of the maps, the schematics, and, like, what the layout is for these rides. And it's, I mean, if you want, I can talk to you a little bit more about the Rise of the Resistance. Because once you go into the giant hangar, you actually get captured and you're like put in a detention cell or something like that. And then you meet Kylo Ren, you get into another vehicle, you see AT-ATs, you go around, do a thing, you're being shot at. And then you got to like get back to this ship somehow. So they'd like, it's another, you get into escape pod and then it's a big thing. It should be pretty cool. You wanted to go, you're right. I've always wanted to go to a jail cell too. Will people under 21 be able to enter Ogas? Probably. I don't see why not. You won't be able to buy a drink, like an alcoholic drink, but they sell non-alcoholic drinks. So there you go. But this looks cool. Let's get on to the next image. Ooh, inside the Falcon. Now, I did get word that door right there, that door at the end of that hallway, is the door leading you into the Millennium Falcon cockpit. So when you ride the ride, we're all going to walk through that corridor. We're going to see, like, that's it. That is the Millennium Falcon. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked on this. Let me read some of the comments real quick. Does the crystal color determine the blade? Yeah, it does, Bartleby. It's been said that you'll hear sounds of the ships in hidden speakers. Yeah, I bet you will. You want to have a blue lightsaber because Obi-Wan's your favorite Jedi. Right on. Star Wars Fan Fest said, some people ask about that, and they did give an answer. They will light up. I'm sure they'll light up. Is it going to be life? Is what going to be life size? All of it's going to be life size, pretty much. You may change your mind. Saber looks cool enough for a future video show. Now, okay, yeah, right on. Do you think in some of the crystals we'll have lesser known Jedi like Kit Fisto and Aaylo Secura? Nerd Squad? I don't know. I don't think they're going to be that obscure. I think for green, it's going to be Yoda and Luke and Qui-Gon. You know, those will be three options. I think the only ones that are going to maybe dive a little deeper are going to be the red crystals, because you're probably going to have one for Maul, one for Palpatine, one for Dooku, one for Vader, maybe Asajj Ventress, because they have a Legacy Lightsaber of her. So I think the red's going to have more obscure than the other colors. What do we got here? Lloyd Calumet. Going on a sneak preview before it opens. That's cool. Are you a cast member, or do you know a cast member? Do you know anything about the information that'll be available in the holocrons? No, I don't. I can already see YouTube titles. I got trapped in Disney jail. Oh my god, if the First Order came and took me away, that'd be amazing. Falcon does look amazing. Yes. Can't wait. Is there a purple? Yes, there's purple crystals. Again, watch my other video. I go into all the crystals. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Ashwin Nagra, for answering that question. If you guys can answer the questions in the chat for other people, that would be rad. Also, thumbs up the chat and share it if you want other friends and family and people who like Star Wars to come in and join. Let's take a look at the next picture. Whoa, so this is just a door. I like that it's just a door, but it's a really cool looking door. It's a really cool looking door. Just look at the little pad to the left there. It looks cool. Do you think they'll add more crystal colors in the future? Probably. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But the yellow probably be more hidden Jedi holocron. Yeah, who knows? I happen to be going June 1st and June 8th, both days. You're oh, nice. James Lane, right on, man. If you see me, I mean, I'm pretty recognizable, I think. But if you see me, high five me, say what's up, grab a selfie or something. That'd be cool. Ooh, there was a firework or an explosion outside I just heard. I don't know if you guys caught that. It sounded like a big boom. I wonder if they're doing fireworks or something. It's a weird time of year to do fireworks, but whatever. Is it just me that the Sith holocrons look better than the light side ones? I think it's just you. They look equal. Is Dok-Ondar's the next shop you're going to do an overview of? Windows Welder? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. That's the coolest door I've ever seen in my life. It is. It really is. I want 2 yellow lightsabers so I can be my custom Jedi Lego minifig. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What was the article you shared on your Facebook about the lightsabers not needing blades? I don't know about that. That doesn't sound familiar at all. There's nothing that said lightsabers don't need blades. I mean, you can buy the blades separately. The blades are sold separately. You don't have to, I mean, I think when you do the experience, you make the hilt. If you want to buy the blade, it's optional, but they probably put it in there so that it turns colors and everyone's doing the experience. But I don't think you have to buy the $50 blade. But why wouldn't you? I mean, it's part of the whole deal. I want a Rathar. I'm saving to go to Mexico. Oh, you live in Mexico. I'm saving to go. What's the cost of Legacy? We don't, allegedly the Legacy Lightsaber, allegedly. This is as of information from February, late February, from people who went and toured the land as part of a media event when they dumped all this information. $109 is where the prices start. The reason I say start is because the Ahsoka box is 2 lightsabers, so I imagine that's going to cost double. The Darth Maul lightsaber, that box, has 2 lightsabers, so I imagine that's going to cost double. So I'm saying I think they start at $109 and go up from there. I'm guessing. I don't know for sure. That's just the number that's been thrown around by multiple news outlets. Let's take a look at the next picture. This one. I don't know if this is inside the Falcon or what, but that looks to be a Rathar. That's like a Rathar frozen in carbonite. That is the I'm so stoked on that. Cornbread Fun Guy. I think I've answered this like 20 times. The next Micro Machines set is going to be I think I told you guys in the last video, it's going to be the Royal Starship Repair. That's going to be the next one. As when it's going to come out, I don't know yet. Because I have to put the Galaxy's Edge stuff as a priority. Because the Galaxy's Edge stuff is what people are looking for right now and they're interested in. The Star Wars Micro Machines, while there's a handful of people that really love them, like myself, I can put that out whenever and it's going to get the same amount of views. But right now it's very important for my channel to really be the authority on Galaxy's Edge stuff. So I'm trying to put out as much Galaxy's Edge content as I can. That way when I come to do my first video on May 31st, I plan on having it out among the first videos. I'm going to go, as soon as noon rolls around, I'm going to run back to my hotel, edit, upload, and then go back to Disneyland. So I want to get the first couple videos out for you guys ASAP. I'm bringing my laptop with me to the hotel. I'm bringing my extra hard drive. So right now, Galaxy's Edge is a bigger priority to me than Star Wars Micro Machines. The good news is I have plenty of Star Wars Micro Machines, and we also have all the time in the world. So I'm never going to stop making Star Wars Micro Machines vids. There will be breaks in between time, but it's just one of those things. They'll never be a high priority just because they're not that popular. And that's probably the last I'm going to answer on that. Time to save money now. Probably won't be going anytime soon, someone says, because how expensive it's going to be. Yes, live vicariously through me. That is the point. During the night, do you think there might be any other interactive guest-activated things during the night? Yes, there's going to be plenty of guest-activated things. Doors you can open, crates you can scan, and puzzles to do. Guys, it's going to be nuts. There's going to be so much interactivity through that phone app. It's going to be amazing. That's awesome. Ratar, probably like in the shop on the wall. It might be in the wall. It might be Dok-Ondar's. That very much might be Dok-Ondar's. Son and I love Star Wars. Yeah, no, I love the Star Wars Micro Machines too. But again, like I said, those are they're one of those things that it's always going to take a backseat to newer stuff. I'm excited to get the Indominus. Yeah, I am excited to get the Indominus. I pre-ordered it through somewhere and I don't even remember where. Edit. Yes, Frisky Object. That's the plan. Get all my footage in those 4 hours, and go run around and get extra footage. Take all the pictures. I'm bringing 2 cameras in my backpack. You guys want to see the backpack? This is my backpack. I'm gonna be rocking. So if you see me, obviously I'll have a Dano Channel hat on, but that's my bag. So it's gonna have 2 cameras in there, extra batteries, extra memory cards, recording for 4 hours straight. New phone. I'm gonna get a new phone before we go. I'm just gonna be boom, ready to go. I'm going to be up to the 31st, just waiting for the vid because you want to know prices. So the only thing I'm worried about is that when I get back to the hotel, I hope that Wi-Fi is good. I hope that Wi-Fi is really good. My luck, I'm going to get there. It's going to be it's going to take 12 hours to upload your video because you're on crummy Wi-Fi. So it is what it is. Do you have a video showing Clone Wars action figure? I don't have many Clone Wars action figures, so no, I don't. Will we meet new characters? Yeah, Vi Marati. I should have put a picture of Vi Marati on here. I've actually been looking into Vi Marati a lot today. Vi Marati look her up, Vimoradi. Vi Marati is a new character. Well, new-ish. She was in the Phasma novel, and she's going to be a part of Galaxy's Edge. Rathar Instagram wall. Yes, Swedish Eskimo. I think you're on the right track here. What else do we got? Dano, do you know the brand that makes Star Wars helmets in the Launch Bay merch store display case? I believe they're Anovos, Anovos, I believe is what it is. And real quick, since there's about 83 people in here, I got to just throw out this reminder. For any of you who are watching this live stream. Oh, there we go. If you do a super chat, read your super chats out loud, I will. Just like Yoda. So I got to throw that out there for anybody who wants to do a super chat. Tell your friends. I'll read whatever you write in that super chat as Yoda. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I'll do Yoda super chats for you. All right, let's take a look at the next picture here. Ooh, does anybody know what this is? I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and I want to until I see it in the chat. Do you guys know what that is? Let me see here. Could you maybe explain the app real quick? Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm gonna be doing I'll do a whole video on the app. It's called the Disney Play app. You can download it and get a little demo of what Galaxy's Edge is. That's what I would do on your phone. Download the Disney Play app. It's better that you watch the video than listen to me explain it. What is this? What are no, Kevin, I'm not doing dinosaurs. I'm doing Star Wars, buddy. Are you getting an astromech first go? Yeah, I believe I am. I believe I am getting an astromech. I don't know if I should do a BB-8 or an R2 or R5. I think I'm going to do like an R5-D4 style of droid, but for sure I'm doing one first go. Is there a fast pass for Falcon? No, there's no fast pass for Falcon initially. There might be later down the road, months down the road, but that is what it is. Ferris Bueller, you like my videos? Thank you. You're going to listen to this as you play Battlefront. Right on, dude. Are you also going to do the hotel experience when they finish that Connect to the Park? Sir T-Baggins, I would really like to. If I can afford it and it's in my budget, then absolutely I will. But it's going to be very expensive. And that's on the other side of the country for me. Disneyland I can drive to in about 3.5 hours. Disney World I'd have to fly. And it's just so expensive. So I will do the hotel eventually, but it may not be when it opens. How's Galaxy's Edge comic? It's really good. I like it so far. We're learning a lot about Dok-Ondar Den of Antiquities. I mean, we're learning a little bit, but we're getting like 2 double backstories in the comic. You should really read it. New one comes out next Wednesday. Issue 2 comes out next Wednesday, and I think each one is a different story. It's like the beginning is like a cohesive story. It's going to run throughout all the issues, but then after that, it's like a flashback into how something got to Galaxy's Edge. So it's really cool. You want to know more about the datapad and how characters in Black Spire will recognize certain guests? That's what I want to know too. Now with the datapad, there you go. With the datapad, it's Bluetooth enabled, so they'll be able to know where you are and which things you just converted for your faction, either Resistance, First Order, or a Smuggler. So they will know where you're at, and they'll know what team you're playing on. So that maybe that's how they track you. But who is it? Millennium Falcon room. Someone just said it. I saw it here on the thing. There it is. Super Noodles. Yes, where Leia was making out with Han. That is exactly it. Super Noodles. You nailed it. This is the room where Han and Leia were kissing. That's yep, the Han and Leia smoochie. There you go. Another one from Jim Meyer. Yeah, isn't that cool? Like, I'm so excited for that. That's really cool. Cesar Lopez, nobody knows the cost for a night in Star Wars Hotel. That information's not out there yet. Step out for 20 seconds, come back, get left behind. Fennekin, get caught up. What do we got here? I believe the maintenance section. Yeah, more people chiming in on that. I'm going to go to the next image. I heard somewhere this is, you can see this from like the Mark Twain. If you're at Disneyland going on the rivers of America, I heard that you can see this thing lowering and raising. It's something with the First Order, or like a cargo ship or something, and it does raise and it does lower. Like it's a mechanical moving thing, so that looks really cool. Where there'll be multiple groups flying the Falcon at the same time. Yes, Jake Jasiak, there will be many. I don't know the exact number. I want to say 12. They're going to disguise it really well, so you think you're the only one in the Falcon, but there's going to be rotating pods that like jump in the Falcon's place, and you get in, and you're going to be doing your thing, and it's going to move, and then the next one slides in, and then it's on this like rotating disc. So yeah, there's going to be many groups doing the Falcon attraction at once, but it's going to feel like you're the only one. What else do we got here? Really like to create a lightsaber, but did they release any more photos? No, they didn't. I think we've seen all the parts for now. What is the datapad? Samara Kiro says it's your smartphone. It's your smartphone using the Disney Play app. In fact, I might as well just show you, since there's enough people asking. You download an app called the Disney Play app. Play Disney app. I'm sorry, Play Disney. Play Disney. Yeah, just like that. And, okay, we'll see if I can do this through the reflection. There we go, Play Disney. Okay, go. Be smart. Don't be silly. You can see the reflection on my computer. Hi, there's you guys in the super chat. Select a destination. It's so bright. There we go. I'm going to Disneyland. Frisky Object, no. Disneyland and Disney World are not opening at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to go to Disneyland Park. I know you guys can't see this super well, but like, that's life. Too bad. It's hard for me to do this anyways. As soon as it loads, if it ever loads. Hello. It's still thinking. My smudgy phone. Okay, there we go. Let's, I'll go wrong way. So it's so hard to do backwards. There's Galaxy's Edge. Can I boop? Boop it. Okay. And there's a little preview video. So if you download the app, you can watch this little preview video. And it's so bright, you can barely see it. No, it's actually just white. As soon as it loads up, you'll see it. It is a cool looking little like preview video that shows off the different like things and the different stuff that goes on. It's not loading. That's what happens when I'm doing a live stream, guys. But that's what you do. You do the Disney Play app. It'll show you a cool little trailer, like video. If you want to do it now, you guys can do it. Posted a video. Savis is located between the Droid Depot and Dok-Ondar. That's correct. The storefront is a junk seller. Yep. What else do we got here? You're gonna try and film the ride? I might. I've got some GoPro sessions that I might just like strap to my chest or pin to my jacket or something, and do it that way. But I don't want to have my camera out because that's rude. So I'm not gonna be doing that. Do you know how many Jedi met? All right, kid, I'll be down in a little bit. I guess dinner's ready, so we got to get through this stream. Do you think that there will be any different Star Tours? I don't think Star Tours is changing. All right, I'm going to go to the next image just because I'm going to move this along a little quicker. There we go. Anybody know what those fruits are? I'm not going to wait for the chat. I'm just going to tell you here in a second. But those are Melurons from Star Wars Rebels. Melurons. I'm really stoked on that. So this little video is not playing at all. Watch the preview video, duder. Let me see what else we have here. Do you have to pay extra to enter Galaxy's Edge? No, you don't. How many blue milks are you going to have on your first day? Probably 8. I don't know. Not that many. At least 1. Everyone give a little fist pump to the workers who built. Yeah, both for sure. Shout out to those guys. How many Legacy Lightsabers are there supposed to be? I don't know. I'll go over that in the next video about Dok-Ondars. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned, right? Will the lightsaber support combat? I think I was told combat ready. They have an actual light in the blade. So I don't know how combat ready they're going to be. I wouldn't imagine full force, but I would imagine way more than a toy. So somewhere in the middle. But again, well, I won't know until the day of. But I'm pretty sure they're very heavy duty. They know people are going to be smacking these things. So yeah, there it is. Melurons. Everyone's in Melurons. Why weren't we notified? Notified of what, Colin Skillman? Did you not get a notification? Also, I was testing out this new software I'm using, so you might not have got it because I was live streaming for like an hour, like just playing with the software, and then I made it public, so I don't know. That is cool that there's now 100 people. By the way, you 100 people, all of you watching, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Or you know what, heck, if you don't like me and I'm annoying you, hit the thumbs down. Either way, hit one of them. Please. Well, I don't care which one. Interaction is interaction. YouTube likes interaction. Over and under how much money I spent on my first trip. Honestly, between 500 and 700. With the amount of lightsabers, droids, everything between 500 and 700 just on merch. I've already spent like 200 and change on the hotel. Gas is going to be $100 there and back, and then I'm trying to think what the park ticket that cost me $355. So I'm already like $1,000 in. You know, almost like without even going there and buying merch, I'm under just under $1,000 in. I can't math very well, but I'm sure it's around that when you factor in all the stuff. Then I'm probably going to drop another 5 to 7 on merch. If I'm guessing, hopefully less if it doesn't cost that much. All right, next, let's go to the next photo. Ooh, and a little IG droid. That's cool. I mean, it's just, that looks like, given by the balcony, it looks like that's something you would see up in the rafters somewhere. That's pretty cool. Do you think by November, Galaxy's Edge will be open to the public? Yeah, Killian, it's going to be open June 24th at Disneyland and August 29th in Disney World to the public with no reservations needed, at least ahead of time. There will be a time slot, like not a time slot. I forget what they're going to do. It's going to be like a mobile queue, like a digital queue, where you either register on your phone or at a kiosk, and they'll tell you when you can enter. And basically, as people leave the land, they'll be like, okay, they'll send you your text message or your push notification through the Disneyland or Disney World app. They'll say, all right, now you can enter, and you scan your thing or show them when you go in, and you're free to enter the land as needed. But then as more people leave, then they push notifications out to more people that can come in. And that's how this new virtual queue is going to work. And that just came out today. Which milk, blue or green? I don't know. There's even going to be a special like baby bottle like thing that like Luke had, this like sipper for green and blue milk. And I kind of want that. Are you going to mind trick any performers? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a whole video of me just going, you don't need to see my identification. I'm definitely going to tell them that when they try to check my reservation. And they're going to roll their eyes because I'm going to be like the 100th person to do that. Because you have to have your ID and your reservation QR code for them to scan. So they're going to be like, we need to see your ID. I'm going to be like, you don't need to see my identification. And they're just going to kick me out. They're going to be like, you need to leave, sir. All right, next picture. Oh, what is that, a Nexu? Is that what that's called? I think it's a Nexu, Nexa. That's cool. I like that that's on the wall. I'm guessing Dok-Ondars. I'm guessing that's Dok-Ondars. Oh, is this going to be a video I rewatch later? Brandon Troya. Sure. Yeah, I'll leave this one up. I'll leave this live stream up. Normally I like the last couple live streams I've just been deleting afterwards. Like if you were here and part of it. But this one I think I'll leave up. Let's go to the next one because I know I've got dinner downstairs and I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So this is definitely Dok-Ondar's. The statue is that Plo Koon. I see a Sith holocron. Is that Shakti? A statue of Shakti? Oh, man, I love it. And then those statues of Jedi. That's really, really cool. Yeah, Nexu Beast. There you go. That was a Nexu Beast we saw. How long do I get in the area? Concentrate Lab asked. 4 hours during this reservation period between May 31st and June 24th at Disneyland, specifically Disneyland. You get 4 hours if you made a reservation. Reservations are gone, so you can't get them anymore. After June 24th, you can stay as long as you need. And then as people leave, they'll let more people in. I'm going to skip to the next one just because I'm in a little bit of a time crunch now. I love this. This reminds me of Jabba's palace. But we have a Tauntaun. We have a Karelian Hound. And what is that yak-looking thing? It's not a fathier. I don't know what that yak-looking thing is. It's not a yak face. But it's Sale... What's his name? Sorry, I can't even think of his name. He's right here. I know I've got him next to me. Where is he? Salt Murray is yak face. But I mean, that's not a yak face. So I don't know what that is. What is that? I need those on my wall, right? I need those on my wall. Red Apple said, do you have to pay extra? No, you don't have to pay extra to enter Galaxy's Edge. It is part of your Disneyland or Disney World entrance ticket. Spending about 1,000, Killian says. Whew, I bet you will. All right, I'm going to go to the next one. The helmets. Look at the helmets. Oh, look at that yellow flag. See what's on? Does anybody know what's on that yellow flag? I love that symbol's on there. That's really cool. So on the top, we have a backpack and a little green thing. Again, this is Dok-Ondar's. We can tell on the right, there's that statue. It looks to be like a Sith Lord. It reminds me of on KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, on Korriban, or Moraban as they call it now, there were these old Sith statues, and that looks like one of them. But look at all these helmets. We have the hover tank pilot. I don't know what that middle one is. Looks like an AT-AT pilot. I don't know what the one on the right, that yellow thing is weird. I see a Death Star gunner, regular stormtrooper, Mimban kind of armor. But what's that yellow one? I don't know what that yellow one is on the top right. Looks really cool though, but anybody, I'm waiting for somebody to know what that red symbol is on that yellow flag. Anybody? Statue. Oh, is that a statue from Palpatine's office? Is that what that is? Looks like an Oscar. It's Boba's symbol. No, it's not Boba's symbol. It's not. It's a symbol you don't see often, but it was definitely in a movie and it was on some helmets. Is that a shore trooper? It doesn't really look like a shore trooper. It looks a little off. I could see what you're saying. It does look like a shore trooper, but I don't think that's a shore trooper. He looks so different. Something about the little side things look off for me. I don't know. You guys are probably right, though. So many of you are saying shore trooper. But speaking of Rogue One, that's what that yellow symbol on that flag is, or the red symbol on the yellow flag. It's a Rogue One symbol. It's like a weird kind of awkward phoenix thing. If you have the visual dictionary, you can see it on like one or two of the helmets. All right, let's go to the next one. There's just a nice pretty image of the sun peeking over that building right next to the spire. I don't know if that's the black spire, but I believe there's either one or like a couple spires, these rock formations, that are specifically black. I think it's one big one in like the center of town called Black Spire, which is why it's called Black Spire Outpost. All right, I'm going to move on to the next one. Ooh, there we go. Some cool droidy looking stuff. That's got to be the Droid Factory. Has to be the Droid Factory. Let me see if I can pull up a translation of it, because I think someone in that Facebook group already posted or like translated it, and I can do it quick without having to stress about it. But if any of you guys can translate it while I'm looking it up, let me know. Where are all the pictures? There we go. I'm pretty sure. There we go. That says... I don't know what it says because the thing's not there. What the hey? Sales, service, and trades is what that says. Sales, service, and trades for the Droid Depot. And I like that the Arabesh font is a little bit different. It's a little rounded. It's got like a slightly different style to it. So that's really cool. All right, next up, this is just some like hole in the wall, like literally a hole in the wall, showing you the weathering and the detail they did to the park. More detail. Here's some more just like cool. I don't know if that's a language or if those are numbers. Does anybody know what that is? I think it might be a new language. But it's definitely reminiscent of the Ralph McQuarrie art. See you later, Ben Lawrence. May the Force have with you. Goodbye forever. Yeah, man. All the money's going to be gone. Black Spire, Ezra Bean Gaming says, Black Spire is the name of the outpost. That's the city that we're in. It's the planet Batu, and you're visiting the little town of Black Spire Outpost, named after the Black Spire, this big rock formation. They're actually old trees, petrified trees, is the story. But so the mountain range that you see in all the artwork in the backgrounds, those aren't mountains. They're old petrified gigantic trees. And so some of them cracked and broke, and they're called spires, like little pointy things. And that's why it's called Black Spire. And we're back. We're back to the A-Wing. We've gone through the whole thing. Did we really go through all of them? My goodness, we saw a lot of really cool photos. I love them. I love them all. Guys, dinner is waiting. I want to know which photo was your favorite. What do you want to see me cover next? What are you most excited for? Do me a favor, though. There's about 102 of you in here right now. Can you guys thumbs up this video? Share it with some friends. All that good stuff. Tell them about the Dano channel. I'm trying to hit 30,000 subscribers by May 31st. I think I'm at like 29,300 something right now. I'm like 700 away. Maybe 6 and change away. So if you guys can share this with people who like Star Wars, tell them, hey, you like the channel, if you like it. If not, maybe don't tell them anything. But, yeah. And remember, when I do these live streams, I'm going to be doing the Yoda thing. So if you guys have something to do in a super chat, I'll be doing that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. You know I love you. And until next time, may the Force have with you. And goodbye forever.